Here we are back with War 9, Season 22, up against Newn, so close war. I only got 2 fights, but my 2 fights I'll be using all the boosts. This first one's Aarkus on Node 9, the hazard shift, Schadenfreude thing, so... You know, his cold snap's going to do a lot of damage, but with Captain Marvel movie, she'll purify it at some point, and you just kind of hope to get him down as quick as possible without, using too many potions, because that's really all this fight really is. Unless you monumentally mess up, eat multiple SP3s or something, then you're going to kill him just fine. It's just, a potion eater. So, you can see here, I'm just, just trying to get him down. I didn't even need him to throw that special. I mean, I would have preferred an SP3 until I saw that I still had the invulnerability or indestructibility from her SIG still up. And then I was like, oh, well, that doesn't really matter. So that was all my fights in Section 1 and Section 2 until we get to this rematch coming up. Node 49, Hazard Shift, Mini, Stun Immune, Nick Fury, the one I died to just last war, and B-Man, he's like, yeah, you're going right back into it. Kill it. So he told me I needed to be more aggressive, and I was like, all right, I can try to be more aggressive, but there's a couple issues with that, and it all depends on the AI and how my crits are. So, I'm like, I'm mostly going to focus on, the SP2. I've got the power back boost, and so here I go. I'm going to throw it. Not a single crit. Like, all right, I'm going to have to rethink strategy because I can't just, go too aggressive when I'm not getting enough power back that I won't be able to even be close to chaining SP2s. So I'm like, all right, still trying to keep the... binary charges up with the counter heavies, and this time I do get some crits, but I see that my binary charges are gonna fall off. So right now I'm just like, all right, I don't want him throwing a SP1 because that would go unblockable. It would be unblockable, and then he'd be unblockable after. So right here I'm just literally trying to push him to an SP2 so I can bait that out, because even though he's unblockable, it won't be a big problem. Well, during all that time, his tactical fall charges had fallen off so much that it really wasn't that big of a problem. I was just trying to, get a little spacing there without getting too deep into the attacks, and yeah, that didn't work out too well. And now I'm like, all right, I'm in the corner. Oh, this is not good. So I throw the SP3 to really just get the spacing back. It's not going to do any damage. But then I see, okay, I've got my indestructibility back, all my furies back. Okay, I just need to wait for this charge to fall off. All right, good. Evade that. Bait out a heavy. Good. And now I can push him into his second life. And I got a little bit desperate there because I was like, one of these should crit, and none of them critted on my basic attack. So now I'm like, all right, we're good. I just need to keep my binaries up to where I can keep them and just let him kill himself, and then 5-hit combo into SP2 and hope it kills him. And here I go. And I'm like, I didn't even know if I'd get to an SP2, but I did, and it killed him. Thank gosh. Doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. And against Newn, every death matters, so I was happy. We ended up clearing with 0 deaths as a battle group, which is very impressive.